Okay, do you even know where doubt comes from? Because if you don't, it's eating up your greatness. And if you're not in that place, you're going to do terrible. So let's talk about why doubt is ruining your greatness. So you already know inside of you that there's some really, really good things about you that maybe have seemed like they've fallen away or dissolved or gotten covered up on the inside of you. But you got greatness inside you. Every human being has greatness. You have greatness, I have greatness, your neighbor has greatness. But sometimes, greatness can get junk on top of it. And sometimes greatness can get distorted inside of us. And so as we're talking right now about, how to really help that greatness be alive inside of you and really stop doubting your greatness, you got to understand where doubt comes from. Doubt is an absent. It's an absence of something. It's an emptiness. There's like something not here. And when something is empty, then it creates doubt. You see, your greatness that you have could be used for a lot of things every day. You could make better decisions. You could have better relationships. You could probably make more money. You could probably have your house be more organized. You probably have a house. Your greatness is going to be something that you really want to find and open up, but we got to get rid of the doubt. And the doubt could be the fact that you just don't realize what it is that's making you become literally this great person. Now, I know one of the reasons why you probably clicked on this video is because you don't really believe this is even possible. But when your friend doubts themselves, you have a lot of comments to say. When your friend says, I don't know if I can do this or not, you're one of the first people to say, yeah, you can. Check it out. You can do good. You see, you are a great coach. You're like you're a life coach to somebody else. You got great ideas. You got great compliments. You're motivating to your friend. You're motivating to somebody you care about. You pull up all this motivational talk when somebody else is doubting their greatness, and you fill in this space. Notice, you begin to fill in that emptiness that's inside of them that they just don't see it. So you try to bring up these comments, all these statements to fill in that space. And you notice too, the more you start to talk about this person's greatness, and then it starts to stack up on the inside, the doubt starts to go away. Wow, hold on a second. We're literally finding here how you can build yourself. And so you can have that greatness to use every single day. How rare is it that a person wakes up and goes, wow, why am I so great? How many times do you do that? I don't even think you hardly do that. Or you wake up in the morning and go, I'm just gonna sit here on the edge of my bed and I'm gonna think of 20 reasons why I'm great. No, most of the time it's after you hit snooze 3 or 4 times. Then you kind of roll out of bed, you're kind of achy, your muscles hurt, your back hurts, your neck hurts. And you kind of, you head to the bathroom to go get ready for the day. Greatness is not on your mind. As a normal human being, we don't build and find the evidence of why we're great. And that's why greatness can crumble. That's why greatness can fall. That's why greatness has so much doubt. Because we don't really build up a good, size of list of evidence of why we are great. And if I asked you why you're great, you would sit there and search and search and search, trying to find reasons why you're great. But if I asked you why your best friend is great, you would come up with a list. You would stack up a list. And you would have all these lists of items of reasons why your best friend is like cool and they're like super great. And you would just stack up this list. Now, check this out. If I go to your friend and I say, hey, tell me why you're great, they would say, I don't know. And they would search and they would think about it. And then I'd ask your friend why they think you're great. And your friend will come up with this big long list of all the reasons why you're great. So what's up with that? How come you can come up with their list, They can come up with your list, and you can come up with this list of each other's greatness, but when it comes to yourself, you got nothing. Or maybe you got like one or two things, but you basically got hardly anything. Your doubt in your greatness is because you don't have a list. You got it about your friend, and your friend's got it about you, and you can pump up your friend and build them up when they're in a doubtful moment or feeling discouraged. You can totally fill in this empty space for them and help them. That's why friends are cool friends, is because they build each other up, because the way they talk to each other. What if you took what you say about your friend and you started to say that about yourself? Right? Wait. Shut the front door, right? What if you took what you say about your friend and you woke up in the morning and you went, you know what? Here are some things that I really like about myself. Because man, I'm going to need this greatness all day long to make better decisions, be better with my relationships. My performance is going to go up. I'd like to be able to pay my bills and go play and have fun. I know what kind of life you want. But when you're low on greatness, you're not going to have much to go on. So what you would say about your friend is what you say about yourself. And the reason why we don't do this as people, the whole psychological reason why we don't talk good about ourselves to ourselves is because when we were just young, we're these little people. When we were little, somebody told us that if we say that we did something good, we were told that that was selfish and cocky. That you're selfish if you're going to talk about yourself. You're selfish and you're cocky if you compliment yourself. So we were taught at a young age that that is a bad thing to do. And so we grow up not wanting to do the bad thing by talking about ourselves. And then we have this big empty spot inside of us. And we don't have a list or comments to say about our greatness. And so we don't live up to our greatness. We don't perform up to our greatness. We don't act up to our greatness. We can't even get there because we got this big gap inside of us. And wherever there's a gap, it then gets interpreted as doubt. So I think you today get to be the next person to change a terrible, terrible wrongdoing that happened when you were a child. You were told the same thing. Don't talk about yourself. Don't compliment yourself. Don't act like you're doing something good. Don't act that way because that's cocky and that's selfish. And so you've had a major glitch in your head. You've had a major glitch to not find why you're good and why you're great. I gotta tell you right now, today, if you think about your best friend and the coolest people around you and why they're great, and you write down all those things, or you just even think about what you would say and how you describe them, right now you start saying those things to yourself, you are going to fill in this gap. You're gonna start writing these sentences in your head and gathering this evidence so that there's no more gap. Get rid of this doubt, build this up so this wakes up inside you. You're gonna notice that you can do things you never thought possible. You're gonna realize you can change the way your lifestyle is. But until you start believing in yourself, it's not gonna turn out for you. It's just not. Because what goes on in here affects everything you do each day. Everything comes from what's going on inside your head. And if you are low on this, you're gonna be low on performance. If you're not good at this, you're not gonna be your best out here. So yeah, let's think about that for a moment. It's time for you to change. Time for you to be different. It's time for you to quit following that old rule that has literally cost you so much performance in your life. Switch. Today's the day to switch. You switch, gather what you would have said to everybody else, and before you get out of bed, or even before the day's over, you rattle through some of those things and you say, I am this, I am that, I am this. And just think of all the compliments you give someone else and turn those into your compliments. Because it's time you began to build a strong foundation, a solid, strong foundation of why you're great. Okay, build that strong foundation, right? I know it seems so crazy, but come on. Come on, someone's got to start to help you get better. So great comments coming to you starting today. And hey, if you're ready for like better things to come your way, right? Like, man, I just want to do some things better here. Okay, click the link below, right here. See that link right down there? There's a link here to your next step of what you want next to be able to help build who you are, what you're doing, how you're doing things. You're gonna click this link down here because this link is my monthly mentoring program that you can live anywhere in the world. And you can jump in on this and you can hear from me, see me. Let's talk about the details, the techniques of what it's gonna do to be able to help build your life the way you've always wanted to. So click the link. Oh, and also subscribe, wherever the subscribe button is. Click the subscribe button and so you can stay connected to me. But really, this monthly mentoring, super affordable, right up your alley. Next step, make it happen.